Hey guys, this is not the China most people expect. Right in the middle of the city. Look around. These houses have been here for nearly a century. Today we're exploring this historic district in Nanjing and the place that used to be a US embassy. Let's go. This is Yihe Road in Nanjing, a place where history and everyday life exist side by side. Old trees line the streets, and behind them, historic villas quietly stand. A lot of people come here to take photos. Some even live stream and film videos here. It doesn't look like modern China at all. And that's because, in many ways, it isn't. These buildings were constructed nearly a century ago, during the Republic of China era. Back then, this area was home to diplomats, government officials, and some of the most powerful figures in the country. Some of these houses have witnessed history up close. This one, for example, was once associated with General George Marshall. Yes, the same Marshall behind the Marshall Plan, just a short walk away. You'll find what used to be a foreign embassy. At the time, this street was part of an international community, right here in China. Homes like these belonged to military leaders and political figures. Behind these walls, decisions were made that shaped a nation. Today, everything feels calm. But 100 years ago, this street was anything but quiet. But Ihe Road is no longer just about history. Today, it's part of everyday life. Right among these historic buildings, you'll find something surprisingly familiar, a Starbucks, quietly blending into a space from another era, modern life, continuing inside a piece of history. And inside this neighborhood, you'll find places like this bookstore. Stepping in here feels like entering a different world. Everything suddenly becomes quiet. You can browse books, pick up small souvenirs, or just sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee. Little details are everywhere, making the past feel somehow still alive. This isn't a museum, it's a living space. Let's head upstairs, take a little break, grab a coffee, and then go check out what the former US embassy looks like today. My coffee's ready. these buildings once served as the US Embassy during the Republic of China era, nearly a century ago. Today, this place is known as the Kang Hotel. Now follow my camera and let's see what a US embassy from 100 years ago looks like today. Inside the hotel, small details still remain. Like this candle stand. A century ago, John Latham Stewart, who was serving as the US ambassador to China, would come here to pray. Quiet moments. Now resting in the background of everyday life. In China, John Latham Stewart is a pretty well-known figure because he was once included in Chinese school textbooks as the US ambassador to China. I wonder if John Latham Stewart's descendants know about all this history, if they ever came back here. I think it would probably feel pretty emotional. This is the main hall, where meetings were once held. I can't help but wonder, 100 years ago, did world leaders and diplomats once gather here for meetings? Here's the lobby. Time didn't disappear here. It simply found a new way to exist. It's a subtle contrast. A place that once connected nations now serves everyday moments, not as history, but as part of life. I'm Lao Ho. Subscribe to the channel and let's explore more stories about China together.